To my way of thinking, there is no doubt in my mind I want to be an AI for the next 3 to 5 years. And I have picked five stocks and the QQQ to give me some reference point is now the time to buy. The first one is Supermacro Computer. It's up 328%. And that's over the last year. And NVIDIA is up 230%. ASML is up 34%. Microsoft is up 32%. Google 31%. And the QQQs are up 28%. And you can see they're down from their highs. Okay, so is now the time to buy? Did the hype take us to highs? We're now into a dip, but is now the time to buy? Or if it is not, where is it? That's what I want to do in this video to give me some assurance. Am I in the right place? Is this the right time? Is this the time to add to my holdings? Let's get right to it.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Now, this is a weekly chart of the QQQs, and what I wanted to do is gain some perspective as to what's happening here and how does that relate, and can I learn from it by looking back 10 years. So the green line, I think, plays a big part in what happens to this market, and that's the U.S. debt. And as you can see, at 2018, it was 18 trillion. 2020, it had gone up to 20 trillion. And then we had the pandemic, and we had free money being printed, and it went up to 2021, it went up to 29 million. Well, I'm of the belief that's what drove this. We had so much free money out there, and we had new people sitting at home with nothing to do, and they jumped into the stock market and they started playing the EV roulette wheel. And we saw Tesla and NIO and Zing and all kinds of SPACs come out, and that just drove this market to unrealistic highs. And then at that point, you see the free money stopped. And I should say the free money slowed down, and the money had to come out of the market. People went back to work. The carnival was over, and we saw a drop. That drop started back here in November of 2022, and basically stayed with us for 365 days. And at the end of that 365 days, we learned about OpenAI and ChatGPT. And that reignited some enthusiasm in the market. Some money was coming in through the government because we're now up to $33 trillion. And then the hype started to slow down. ChatGPT was the fastest growing app in the history of the stock market or apps, and then it slowed down. And we went into a slump because what we learned was ChatGPT was a lot of fun. You could write music, you could write poems, you could write letters, but there was no delivery of product. There was nothing coming to us that says this is going to change the world as we know it, and get ready to pay for it. So we came down to a cooling off period, and then I want to show you a daily chart, and we want to try to figure out where is the bottom on this, because they are starting to deliver product relative to AI. And I think I know who are going to be the big current winners and then the future winners from there. So now let's look at a daily chart. Okay, this is a daily chart of the QQQs, which represents for me the NASDAQ market. And you can see it goes back to November of 2022. And that's when we had a nice climb up. That was prompted by the introduction of ChatGPT. And then we've had a leveling off and now something of a drop. We've come to a support level of right now it's at 360, and support would probably be about 355. I expect it's going to trade sideways until we get to the next earnings report. That's when we will have some indication of how successful Microsoft's Copilot has been, their additions to BART. And that will give us some indication as to how these actual products relative to artificial intelligence are going to perform. So I would look then for potentially the next support level would be somewhere down here, and that would be at a price range of approximately 350 on the QQQs. I've set some targets on both on Google, Microsoft, Amazon, ASML, and NVIDIA, and I'll share them on my website under my portfolio allocation charting. You can find that at the website bestofusinvestors.com. So that's my take. Jim Cramer said today, this morning, Friday, now is the time to buy. I have to disagree with Jim. I think it's not for probably another 30 days. For more information on this, come to the website, Best of Us Investors, and come to the section for my portfolio allocation.